Hey, what's up, bottom liners? Hey, welcome. Hey, this is out of video reaction about the movie we just seen. We seen it hours ago, and we decided to do a video on it. So no, it's not late night movie watching and stuff like that. My wife is with me, and she's gonna give her thoughts about how she saw the movie. We're gonna talk about not spoilers or anything like that, but we're gonna tell you how we saw the movie, how we liked the movie, how the movie Tom Cruise. It's Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part One. We're gonna just talk about the movie. We're gonna speak about the movie, and we're not gonna no spoilers. But we're just gonna say that the movie and how it is. So we're gonna get started. Sweetheart, you wanna go first, or let me go first?
I want you to go first.
Cool. So guess what? I'm a big Mission Impossible. I love the franchise. The franchise is awesome. Okay, Tom Cruise was doing this over some 20-some odd years and some 20-ish years doing this franchise, right? So each installment, has gotten better and better ever since he's been doing it. My favorite of the series still to this day is Mission Impossible 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get that out the way. Mission Impossible 2 is still my favorite of the franchise, and then there's some worthy additions of the franchise of Mission Impossible that I say I give my rankings later because I'm gonna do a podcast later on in the year about all the movies that I watched, and I'm ranking them all from what I think is the best movie, the movie of the year, the worst movie of the year, et cetera, et cetera. But right now we're talking about Mission Impossible. Remember, no spoilers. It's just what I think about the movie, what I thought about the movie. The movie was great. It's not good. It's a great movie. The plot, if you don't know the plot, it's not a secret. It's about AI and how they talk about AI. I'm gonna let y'all see for yourself. Like I said, this is just out of the theater reaction of our movie review of it. And so the movie was great. This plot was great. It's story driven. It reminded me more of part one. That makes sense. Reminded me more of part one versus a direct sequel. It went back to the past in certain parts of the movie and stuff like that. But it reminds me of part one. The big stunts that he talked about throughout the month, him jumping off the mountain, as y'all saw the trailers and stuff, are behind the scenes. If some of y'all have seen the featurette of the movie, it did its purpose for the part of the movie that it's supposed to do in the movie. And like I said, so the movie overall I thought was great, story driven movie. That's what it's about. Had a lot of action in it, a lot of comedy, a lot of funny parts. I think that when you see this movie, you're gonna look at Tom Cruise and go, man, you single handedly bringing back the action genre. That makes sense. The action genre. He's single handedly opened that door, and all the action movies after Top Gun, Maverick, until now, even to Mission Impossible right now, I give him props for opening that door wide open because right now there's nothing else going to top action movies this year. Action movies are the standard this year, are moving forward, and I think that the movie excelled. The acting was great, first of all. Tom Cruise was awesome always as Ethan Hunt. And when you see the movie, you're gonna see some things you recognize, some things that you're gonna pick on immediately. There's a lot of suspenseful things. You'll be like, when you thought it was gonna happen, but then it didn't happen the way you thought. And it's Mission Impossible, man. And Impossible Mission, what's the IMF, right?
Mhm.
Impossible Mission Force. Everything they did in this movie, from location, action, emotion. You're going to invest yourself into the character, not as in Ethan Hunt, but all the supporting cast was awesome as well. So you're going to enjoy the movie. You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to go with a expectation of Mission Impossible. What is he going to do different? What's going to happen different? And when you go see it, it's a slow burn a little bit. And what you thought it should this part should have went. The next scene's gonna make up for the part that you thought it should have went that way. Okay, that's why they did it because they did it this way. Okay, so I enjoyed it. like I say, I'm a big fan of the. Well, I don't say fan anymore. I'm a big supporter of the franchise. Not everything that it stands for, but I'm like not just action, but I like mystery. I like suspense. I like uncovering things and figuring. Even with that, I give on my critic mode meter, on my critic meter, I give this movie 1 out of 10. I give this movie a 8. That's great. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Like I said, I'm a supporter of this franchise. I haven't been disappointed since 3 was my only disappointment. 3 was the only disappointment in this franchise. Not that it was a terrible movie. It just wasn't live up to the hype of 2 that it came after, and then 4, 5, and 6 on down. 3 is the only weak link in this franchise. And there's some things that I see that borrow from other franchises. Fast X. Just saying, you'll find out, you'll see. Remember, it's a part 1. Final Destination. Remember, this is Final Destination. It's a lot of things. It's a lot of movies that you see that it borrowed from too as well. So, like I said, no spoilers. We ain't gonna tell you anything about it. We're gonna tell you how we liked it. I'm almost done. I gave it an 8 on my critic mode, critic meter, not mode, but critic meter. I give it an 8. I give it an 8 out of 10. It's a great movie. Is it a movie that I'll go see again, back to back in the theaters? Yeah. Like I say, it's a great movie. But would I go again and sit in the theaters? It have to be like maybe 2, 3 a week later on if it's nothing else being played. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like going to movies, you know what? Let's go see Mission Impossible. And it's still a great movie. It's not that I won't go see it again, but it's a great movie overall. And everything else, the plot, everything works well with this movie. And I just think that as the movie, this is part 1, part 2 coming out next year. As you see how it builds up for part 2, and yes, there's another cliffhanger. So, well, I'm not really say cliffhanger. You'll see for yourself. I mean, it's definitely a part 1. It's a bigger plot to what's going on. That's why it did it drag out. It dragged out just a tad. On some parts, it did drag, and some parts it picked up speed, but it was still nonstop. And other than that, that's how I saw it. I enjoyed it. Not entertainment wise, I see a lot of revelation. My God, especially if you operate in revelational knowledge, people, if you're a believer, you operate in revelation knowledge, you're gonna see a lot of things that man. Like I say, I'm not gonna spoil it, but if you know about revelation and uncovering the mystery, you're gonna see it, man. It's gonna blow your mind. You're like, what? And it's telling everything. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say to you believers that go see this movie, just be mindful what you're seeing here, and pray and have open mindset. But over in that, the movie's all that in a bag of chips. I will go again and see it in the theaters, but not like immediately. But it got to be later on before it go out. Okay, put it this way: before it leaves the theater, I will go see it again before it leaves the theater. That's how good that's how great the movie is. But other than that, what did you think about it?
You just covered everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I go to school for this stuff, guys. So
I was actually going to give it a 9. No.
Hey, give it 9. Explain why. Explain why you give it a 9.
Why I give it a 9? I mean, like you said, I like Tom Cruise. Most of his Mission Impossible movies. Like you also mentioned, it has a lot of biblical principles that was in the movie. I'm like, you don't want to give too much, give anything away. No spoilers
here.
But
no spoilers here.
But I think it was a pretty good movie overall. So it's a lot of action, like you mentioned as well. It's very action packed. If you like that kind of stuff, pretty good movie.
Pretty good movie. What you said? Good. It's great. Good.
Great. I'm gonna say great.
You gave it a 9. I gave it an 8.
Yeah, I gave it a 9.
8 is great to me. What's 9 to you?
Great.
Okay. Oh. Well,
10 is epic.
Epic for you. 10 to. Okay, we agree. 10 is epic.
10 is epic.
9 to me is fantastic. 8 is great. 7 is good. 6 is okay. And 5 down to 1 is just Lord have mercy. Need help. But other than that, we enjoyed the movie. Like I said, a lot of biblical principles in the movie. A lot of eschatology in the movie, and a lot of Scientology in the movie. Okay. We're about to spoil it. But anyway, we enjoyed it. I appreciate the movie. I appreciate Tom Cruise. You know, in his 60s, he's trying to be young. Wait, you know, I know most stuff is stunt double help too, but he might didn't. I don't know. And when you see what's fake and what's CG and what's not CG in this movie, I mean, the suspense in the movie is awesome, man. Remember, this is not my movie review. This is just our out of action theater review. So my movie review for every movie that I've seen this year is coming. From Mario Brothers, from John Wick, which we gonna check that out soon. From Flash. Oh, definitely. Ooh, man. Oh my God. Anyway, we're gonna have a lot of episodes and movie reviews to put out at a certain time when I'm allowed to. But right now, so far, my movie of the year is still Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Transformers and all that. Indiana Jones is next. Like I said, my movie of the year is still Spider-Man, not because I'm a Spider-Man. That's my guy. But the thing is, you know, it's a perfect movie. It's better than part one. It does everything better than the previous sequel. But this is about Mission Impossible. Well, I'm just letting you know, these movie reviews are coming, so stay tuned. So, bottom line, guys, it's a great movie. You're gonna be, I say satisfied. I don't say all that. You're gonna. It's a great movie. You're gonna really enjoy the movie. A lot of action, a lot of plot points, twists and turns. It's a summer blockbuster. It's a tempo. It's did its job as a movie coming out during the summer in July. And other than that, guys, I think that is a wrap. We got anything else to say, Swag?
We covered it.
Yeah, we covered it. So from us to you, God bless you. Have a blessed night. This is bottom line. The movie is great. Check it out, and we'll see you next time around. For us to you, God bless you. Salute. And you know, we got to go out with our intro. When we go out with the intro, we got to go hard. So, like I said, go watch this movie. You're gonna really enjoy it. All right, peace. The Bottom Line, weekdays on LDB TV. Presented by LDB Media Corp.